There is a moment almost every human being recognizes, even if they have never consciously thought about it. You walk into a room where conversations are already happening. Groups of people stand in small circles, leaning slightly toward each other while they talk. Laughter appears here and there. The room feels alive with voices and movement. For a few seconds, nobody notices you. You stand near the entrance and observe. Your eyes move slowly across the room. Some people are speaking confidently, while others listen carefully. A few individuals seem to hold the attention of everyone around them. Then something happens. Someone turns their head and looks at you. It might be nothing more than a brief glance, a quick acknowledgement that you exist in the same space. Yet the moment it happens, something inside your mind changes. Your posture adjusts slightly. Your awareness sharpens. You suddenly feel more present in the room. You have been noticed. Most people never question this moment. It feels ordinary, almost invisible, like breathing or blinking. But hidden within this simple experience lies one of the most powerful psychological forces shaping human behavior. The desire for attention, not necessarily fame, not necessarily admiration, just the simple recognition that another human being sees you. This desire quietly influences the way we speak, the way we behave, and sometimes even the way we think about ourselves. It shapes conversations, it shapes relationships, and in many cases, it shapes identity. To understand why attention holds such power over the human mind, we need to look far into the past, long before modern cities existed, long before technology connected billions of people. For most of human history, our ancestors lived in small tribes. These tribes were not large societies. Often they consisted of only 20 or 30 individuals living together. Inside these small groups, survival depended on cooperation. People hunted together. They gathered food together. They protected each other from predators and environmental dangers. Children were raised collectively. Knowledge was passed down from older generations to younger ones. In this environment, belonging to the tribe was not simply comforting, it was essential. A human alone in the wilderness faced overwhelming dangers. Predators could strike without warning. Food could become scarce. Injury or illness could quickly become fatal without help from others. But within the tribe, survival became far more likely. Members protected one another. They shared resources. They warned each other of danger. The tribe was not just a social group, it was a survival system. Because of this, the human brain evolved to treat social belonging as extremely important, and one of the clearest signals of belonging was attention. If members of the tribe noticed you, listened to you, and responded to you, it meant you were part of the group. Your presence mattered. But if people ignored you completely, something very different happened. Ignoring someone inside a small tribe was rarely meaningless. It could signal that the group was losing trust in that individual. It might mean their status was declining. In extreme situations, it could mean they were being pushed toward the edge of the group. And for ancient humans, being pushed outside the group could mean death. Without the tribe, survival became incredibly difficult. Because of this reality, the human brain developed a powerful sensitivity to social signals. We constantly observe how others react to us, who notices us, who listens when we speak, who responds to our presence. Every reaction helps the brain answer one important question: do I belong here? This question may sound simple, but it has guided human behavior for thousands of years. Even today, in modern societies filled with millions of people, the brain still carries the same ancient system. We still look for signals that tell us we matter. A nod, a smile, a response. These small gestures trigger emotional reactions that run deep inside the human mind, and they all connect back to one powerful psychological drive: the desire to be seen. Modern neuroscience helps us understand why attention feels so powerful. Inside the human brain, there are reward systems designed to reinforce behaviors that improve survival. These systems release chemicals such as dopamine when we experience something beneficial. Food triggers these systems. Safety triggers these systems. And interestingly, social recognition also triggers these systems. When someone listens to you carefully, your brain reacts. When people laugh at something you say, your brain reacts. When someone acknowledges your presence in a group, your brain reacts. Dopamine begins to rise. Neural circuits associated with reward become active. In simple terms, attention feels good. But this feeling is not random. It is the result of thousands of years of evolution shaping the human mind. In ancient environments, attention often meant acceptance. Acceptance meant safety, and safety increased the chances of survival. Over time, the brain learned a simple psychological pattern. Attention leads to reward. Reward encourages repetition. Because of this, humans naturally adapt their behavior in ways that attract attention. People tell stories in ways that keep others interested. They adjust their tone of voice. They emphasize certain moments. They watch carefully to see how people react. If the audience seems engaged, the speaker continues. If attention fades, the speaker often changes direction. These adjustments usually happen automatically. The brain constantly monitors social feedback. Attention becomes a signal that communication is working. Once you begin noticing it, the search for attention becomes visible everywhere in human behavior. People share stories, hoping others will react. They repeat jokes that previously made people laugh. They raise their voices slightly when they want to be heard. They watch carefully for subtle signals of engagement. A smile, a nod, a moment of eye contact. Each signal tells the brain that attention is present. But when attention disappears, something uncomfortable happens. Imagine speaking in a group where nobody responds. No one nods. No one smiles. No one reacts. The silence becomes heavy. Many people immediately try to repair the situation. They repeat their idea. They explain it again. Or they stop speaking altogether. This reaction occurs because the brain dislikes social uncertainty. Attention provides clarity. It confirms the communication is successful. Without that signal, the mind begins searching for explanations. Did I say something wrong? Did people lose interest? Did I misunderstand the situation? These questions appear automatically because for most of human history, losing attention from the group could signal danger. The brain learned to treat social feedback as extremely important. Attention also connects deeply with status. Inside ancient tribes, certain individuals naturally received more attention than others. The strongest hunters, the most skilled storytellers, the wisest elders. When these individuals spoke, people listened. When they entered a space, others noticed. Attention became a signal of importance, and importance often translated into influence. This connection between attention and status still exists today. But in modern society, the scale has changed dramatically. Technology has expanded the reach of attention far beyond anything our ancestors experienced. In the past, attention came from a small group of people. Today, attention can come from thousands, sometimes millions. A single message posted online can reach audiences across the world. A photograph can receive reactions from strangers within minutes. Social media platforms have effectively transformed attention into visible numbers. Likes, views, comments, followers. Each number represents a signal. Someone noticed you. Someone reacted. Someone acknowledged your presence. And every time these signals appear, the brain responds. Even though the technology is new, the psychological system behind attention remains ancient. The brain still interprets attention as social approval, which means the reward system activates again and again. This is one reason attention can become addictive. Notifications appear, dopamine rises. The brain begins expecting the next signal of recognition. Over time, people may check their phones more frequently, waiting for signs of attention. Without realizing it, they become conditioned by the same psychological systems that once helped humans survive inside tribes. But attention does not always mean approval, and approval does not always mean value. In modern environments, attention can sometimes be misleading. Something entertaining may attract enormous attention. Something meaningful may receive very little. Attention often reflects what is immediately interesting, not necessarily what is deeply important. Understanding this difference can protect people from becoming trapped in the endless search for recognition, because attention will always fluctuate. It rises, it falls, it moves from one person to another. But meaning is something deeper. Meaning comes from what we create, what we contribute, and how we connect with others beyond the surface of visibility. There is another important distinction people often overlook when thinking about attention. Attention is not the same thing as connection. Attention means someone notices you. Connection means someone understands you. These two experiences may appear similar on the surface, but psychologically they are very different. A person can receive enormous attention while still feeling deeply alone. This has become increasingly common in the modern world. A message posted online might receive thousands of reactions. A video might reach millions of viewers. A photograph might collect endless comments and likes. From the outside, this looks like overwhelming attention. Yet many people in these situations still describe feeling disconnected. Why? Because attention alone does not guarantee understanding. Real connection requires something more. It requires time, conversation, shared experiences, moments where people truly listen to one another. Attention can appear instantly. Connection develops slowly, and the human mind recognizes the difference. This is why someone may feel more fulfilled during a quiet conversation with one close friend than during a moment of public attention. The brain does not only want to be seen, it also wants to be understood. Understanding creates a deeper sense of belonging. And belonging is one of the strongest emotional needs humans possess. Throughout history, humans have searched for ways to secure this sense of belonging. Families provided it, tribes provided it, communities provided it. Today, the search continues, but the environment has changed. In modern societies, people often interact with thousands of strangers while spending less time in smaller, deeply connected groups. This shift can create confusion for the brain, because the ancient psychological systems inside us still expect signals of belonging from smaller communities. Yet the modern world often provides signals of attention from large audiences instead. These signals can feel similar, but they are not the same. Attention can be loud. Connection is often quiet. Attention can be public. Connection is usually personal. Attention may come from strangers. Connection comes from people who truly know you. Understanding this difference can change the way people interpret their own emotions. Someone may feel restless even after receiving attention because what they actually seek is connection. Someone may feel invisible in a crowd because attention without understanding feels incomplete. Recognizing this distinction helps people make sense of their own experiences. But there is another important insight that emerges from understanding the psychology of attention, and that insight involves self-validation. Self-validation means recognizing your own value without relying entirely on the reactions of others. For many people, this idea can feel unfamiliar. From childhood, humans learn to look for approval. Children look at their parents for reactions. Students look at teachers for feedback. Employees look at supervisors for recognition. These responses help shape identity. They help people understand whether their actions are acceptable or not. But over time, relying completely on external approval can become exhausting, because attention from others is unpredictable. One moment, people may celebrate you. Another moment, they may ignore you. If self-worth depends entirely on those reactions, emotional stability becomes fragile. Confidence rises when attention appears. Confidence falls when attention disappears. But people who develop strong self-validation operate differently. They still appreciate attention. They still enjoy recognition. But their sense of identity does not depend on it. They can express ideas even when nobody immediately reacts. They can create things because they believe in their own value. They can speak honestly without constantly measuring every response. Interestingly, Individuals who rely less on attention often appear more confident. Their behavior becomes stable. Their presence becomes calm. They are not constantly adjusting themselves in order to capture approval. And that stability often attracts attention naturally, not because they chase it, but because confidence itself draws curiosity. People become interested in those who seem comfortable with themselves. This creates an interesting paradox. The more desperately someone seeks attention, the less authentic their behavior may appear. But when someone stops chasing attention entirely, others may become more curious about them. Confidence without desperation creates a different kind of presence. It feels genuine, and authenticity is something humans instinctively recognize. In the end, the human desire for attention is not a flaw. It is a natural result of our evolutionary history. For thousands of years, attention helped humans survive inside social groups. It signaled belonging. It signaled safety. It told individuals that their presence mattered. Today, the world is very different. Attention moves faster than ever before. Recognition can travel across the globe in seconds. But the psychological systems inside the human brain remain largely unchanged. We still respond to attention in ways shaped by ancient environments. Understanding this system does not remove the desire for recognition, but it allows people to see it more clearly. They begin to notice when they are chasing approval. They begin to understand why validation feels rewarding. And they begin to recognize the deeper needs hidden beneath attention. Because beneath the search for recognition lies something more fundamental. The human desire to be seen, the human desire to be understood, and perhaps most importantly, the human desire to know that our existence matters in the lives of others. Attention may feel powerful, but attention alone is not what defines a meaningful life. Meaning comes from connection. Meaning comes from contribution. Meaning comes from the relationships we build and the impact we have on those around us. When people understand this, attention begins to lose some of its control over their behavior. Instead of constantly chasing recognition, they focus on something deeper. They focus on living authentically. And in doing so, they often discover something unexpected. The more comfortable a person becomes with who they truly are, the less they need attention to prove their worth. And when that happens, attention becomes something different. Not a necessity, not a measure of value, but simply a moment of recognition between human beings. A reminder that we see each other. A reminder that we exist together in the same world. And sometimes, that simple acknowledgement is enough.